Hey guys, Ryan here with another video for you. Oh wow, my camera just focused. This is the Force Awakens TIE Fighter from 2015, and I have tried to review this thing since it first came out in 2015. This was going to be the first video to launch a channel, then another one, and then I started this YouTube channel in January. So I just passed my 50th video. This one was going to come out a lot earlier, but every time I try to review this thing, something happens that stops me from reviewing it. Whether it's problems with the ship itself, that it doesn't ever display ever, or just every time. I think this thing is bad luck for me. And you know what, that kind of stinks, because this ship is the one that got me back into Star Wars. I know it's going to sound kind of weird, but this ship got me hyped. I bought it in November of 2015. I remember this. It was the day of a party. I was going to go to a party, and for a friend, or more acquaintance, but basically I bought it, and I was in Walmart, and me and my sister were about to check out, when all of a sudden the lights started flashing in the store. And I just thought about this. This is kind of creepy. The lights started flashing in the store. I ran to go grab a baseball bat, because I didn't know what was happening. My sister's looking for me. And she finds me. I turn around with the baseball bat, ready to knock her lights out. And that's what started it with this for me. That's the first bad luck thing. I'm kind of scared now. Getting into the review. This was $40 at the time of the release. And it's hard to believe, because TIE Fighter is supposed to be cheap. It's supposed to be one of the more affordable ships to come out of Star Wars lines and everything. But wow, $40 for this. And they cheaped out on us. They only gave us one figure, and it seats two. So that is 2 points off right there, because that's just plain stupid. They give us 2 seats in a small ship, such a small ship. I can understand not giving us enough figures to fit in every seat if there were like 15 seats and something. But this has two seats, and they couldn't be bothered to give us a second figure. That's just aggravating. So, 2 points off for that. We just started the review, and you're already down to 8. But anyway, like I said, this got me hyped. I was excited, and I was in like I was collecting Mega Blocks at the time, and this kind of got me back into Star Wars. There's a button down here, so you press that button, and shoots off these, which I like that they colored them, or painted them to look like the blasters, right? But they have the green, so that it doesn't, it's like, good for collectors and good for kids. And I thought that was absolutely perfect, because if you're a collector, just leave them in. If you're a kid, you shoot them, you play. There's no problem with those. You have this up here, I thought, a lot of people thought this was an antenna. I predicted it was a gun. And, yeah, so, it's interesting. You also have this one on the bottom, which is very, very, it's soft, like rubber, and not that soft, but pretty soft, and I'm always scared I'm going to do something with this. It's easy to get bent. Mine was bent in the packaging. Speaking of bent, the wings are really weird. I've seen a lot worse. I got lucky with this one, but yeah, a lot of people got a lot of things with this. I love that. That's like grade A detail. Not enough to earn back a point, though. It's a little dirty, because I haven't touched it in a while, but look at that. That's just really amazing. This alone really is what got me, because I was just so amazed at that. My hatch broke because of my little brother, so I hot glued it. It looks a little messy, but they probably should have made that stronger anyway. My brother was 5 at the time, and he broke it. He didn't even do anything. He just kept opening it and closing it. And so point off for that, because you know, you're trying to sell something for a 4-year-old, and a 5-year-old is able to break it just by opening it and closing it too many times. So you're already down to 7 TIE Fighter. Great detailing on that bottom of the hatch. They didn't have to put that in, but they did. You could take his weapon, and also the weapon of the second trooper that they don't give you, and, you could put it in there. It doesn't really hold it too well, though, and, it'll come off and slip around inside, and I don't like that. But, they decided to go with this champagne gold for the seats, and, I like that a lot. I don't know why, but First Order, you know, they have really fancy interiors. Also, looking at that light, that, in the light, the cockpit has a blue, tinted, whatchamacallit, cockpit piece, canopy, and, that's really nice. I like that, because it wasn't just plain black or dark, whatever. I like the detail. I thought it was nice. One thing I don't like is that this one in particular, the play feature, does not work good. This was like what it was like in the packaging. You press down on this, right? It'll launch that. I just hit Cody, sorry. And like that. And that's the first time that's worked good for me. Look inside. Do you see anything wrong in there? No. No. Nothing poking or jabbing out. Why are these all chewed up? I never really, like, in 2015, I had just started getting into collecting instead of playing with these, so I didn't really walk around playing with them. My brother's, like, I opened it up and it was like this. It wasn't my brother's. But the wings do not like to be held in place very nicely. But look, they gave us detailing even on the inside. That's amazing. I like that. But, yeah, just, they're so chewed up and it's not good. I mean, it's just, it stinks. The TIE Fighter also has an issue. Before I was going to move on to the figure, but TIE Fighter also has an issue. Every now and then, the wing will just shoot off, one of the wings, and it'll fall, and then I'll come down to my basement and look at my shelf, and it'll be on the floor. It's like we're crushing another ship. Only one wing will pop off. That bothers me. The figure itself, it's just hard to see detail because it's completely black. Let's see if I can lower my light a little. It's completely black, so you're not going to get a lot of good detail. But if I get it in the right light, like this, you can kind of see the helmet. The First Order symbol looks great. No mess up on that print. The buttons on here, done very well. I don't know why, but I always like it when they put the little, like, coloring on the little buttons and everything. Yeah, so, and the flight jacket looks great. Like, it looks like fabric all bunched up and everything. That's great. That's exactly what they were going for. Just would have been nicer if we got 2 of these. And also, hey, look at that. Helmet comes off. I always liked things when the helmets come off better. Ever since I was little, it was like, that would be the reason that I would get stuff sometimes, or I would want a particular variant, just because the helmet came off. So $40, you get that TIE Fighter, but only one of these guys, and that just, it bothers me so much, because it just kind of feels like they cheaped out on us so much with that. You know, you're gonna charge us $40 for a TIE Fighter of all things, which is pretty good. I mean, other than mine just wasn't grade A from the packaging, and a lot of people's wings are warped, but they fixed that with the later ones, I guess. They did a quality check and whatever, but I don't hear people complain too much about the wings anymore. Few people still get ones that the wings aren't that good, so, I mean, just because mine is good, and the majority of YouTube videos, all the others are, like, they're bad, I'm going to take off another point, meaning that this gets a 6 out of 10, which is the worst on the channel so far. And I have nothing against the ship. I have nothing against the bad luck I've had trying to review this video or anything. I just, it doesn't have a pilot, has one other seat. The wings are warped on every single one. Mine is okay. It's not the best, but, like, you know, it's a good thing they fixed it. I like the desert one a lot. I'll be reviewing that one again soon, or that one soon. I'm trying to go through all the Force Awakens stuff and get that out of the way, because I'm starting to pick up some of the Last Jedi stuff more. I'm going to start reviewing some of that stuff now, and do another all of the Last Jedi, like I did with the Force Awakens stuff. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you have this, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you don't have this, but you still have watched videos and you have your own opinions, please voice those down below as well. I will see you guys all again very soon, and I will talk to you then.